Hey everybody, it's Shutterstar and Crystal here for another review of The Flash. This time it's Running to Stand Still, a mid-season finale.
And Christmas.
Well, yeah. But, man, this episode is amazing.
We got a villain team up. We know you love that.
There's so much in this episode. Holy crap. This episode's so good. So it starts with Zoom saying Merry Christmas for some reason. That opening scene achieved nothing, but whatever, it's Christmas, we get all the Christmas stuff, and Christmas is everywhere in this episode. But we have a few plots, but we'll start with the main plot. Let's start with the good stuff. Weather Wizard's back, one of the best villains, and guess who's breaking him out? Trickster, another amazing
Other
villain.
way around.
And Snart's back too.
Yeah.
Oh man, Snart. It's just fun seeing them all interact, even if it's only for a few seconds, but just to have all three of them together.
Snart was only here to get him out of prison so that he can do something else later.
That's honestly the only reason they needed to get him out, but it's still great to have that scene where they're all together. Snart is so good.
Deck the halls with body parts from a girl named Holly.
Well, it's not the first time Mark Hamill's been associated with exploding dreidels. Never mind, you don't get it. It's a Hanukkah zombie reference.
Oh.
Anyway, man, like I said last time we saw the Weather Wizard, I have to, of course, give compliment to his music. And while I'm at it, I'll give compliment to the music of the Trickster theme and Snart's theme. Man, three great villains with three great music themes all together. Oh, my God. I mean, having an episode with just the Trickster was amazing enough. Every line he says is amazing. But then you get the Weather Wizard and all this stuff, and man, he's such a good villain. He's one of his powers are just so enjoyable.
Speaking of powers, for some reason Barry can fly, and Weather Wizard can fly.
Barry does the twirly arms thing, which means he can propel himself and fly. He's never done it before and since. Okay. But yeah, half the plot revolves around Patty because in a few episodes ago we learned about the fact that Mark Martin killed her father, so we have that whole plot and all that stuff. But it gets resolved with her not killing him. But hey, it adds to the Patty plot.
Yeah.
But, man, getting to side plots, this episode also introduces a lot. Carrying on the plots we've had in the previous episodes, we get all the good stuff without any of its lingering bad stuff. We get this stuff that's going on with Joe West, except we don't have to actually worry about Francine's actress.
Yes.
She wasn't here, but her plot was, because we knew he has a son, but now at the very end we get to meet him, Wally West,
I got to meet him.
who obviously that name would sound familiar to anyone.
Yeah, of course. The comic fans would be really excited with this plot because they would recognize Wally.
Yeah, he's a very big name, especially in Flash comics, but obviously, yeah, so we introduce a lot. I suppose we kind of had a cliffhanger with Zoom saying he's going to steal Barry's speed.
And that Harry's gonna help him.
Which raises a couple of questions. When did he decide he wanted to? Harry's idea that he keeps sending villains to power Barry up implies he's been doing this for a while. But then what about the episode? What about in Enter Zoom? Was he actually planning to kill Barry, or was this just to motivate Barry?
I don't know.
If he wasn't planning to kill Barry, it's a bit like in Man in the Yellow Suit, where you wonder how long was he planning to beat up Barry. But, I mean, it makes sense. If that was his plan, it worked to motivate Barry, so... But it didn't seem like that at the time.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. But, hey, it's still a nice little... It's still... We're getting more plot, but man, I honestly can't think of any downside to this episode.
Oh yeah, one question. How did Snart get his cold gun back?
That's the only thing... Okay, the only thing I can think of is maybe they stopped by the evidence locker, but wouldn't the evidence locker be in the police station, not the jail? But that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, well. That's right, hang on. Yeah, that's right, because Snart still had... Yeah, because he went to jail at the end of the last time we saw him. Unless Barry took the gun, but then that wouldn't make sense how he has it. We don't know what happened to his gun. Either the police took it and it's in evidence, or Barry took it, which would make even less sense on how he got it. Oh well, there was that good scene where Snart breaks into Barry's house. That was another fun scene.
Yeah.
Man, Snart's got such good interactions with everyone.
Yeah, he's the best.
Oh man. But okay, well, I honestly can't think of any downsides of this episode.
Well, the thing with the bombs made no sense.
I
That's
suppose.
not how
Okay,
magnets work.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but that's not a downside. That's just a TV show for you. What are you going to expect?
Ugh.
Oh well. Although apparently there's a breach up in the sky, so hopefully no one on Earth 2 accidentally walked through that breach. But yeah. Okay, now
I don't think you can accidentally walk through a bridge.
good question. I mean, if you could knock Grodd into it without him willingly wanting to go in, then surely...
Didn't they need to use a speed cannon to stabilize it or something?
No, you're right, sorry. Okay, the only question I have now is, what do I rate it?
7.5.
Really? 7.5? I'm tossing between 9.5 and 10.
Jeez.
I'm giving it a 10.
Fine, it's perfect. I'll go 8 then.
Fine, you're never very much a generous person. By your own continuity, that means that this episode is still worse than The Secret Origin of Felicity Smoke. Please, have a better rating system.
Okay.
But I'm giving, you know what, yeah, screw it. I can't think of anything bad, so why should I not give it a 10 out of 10? I love this episode. Oh boy. The next episode is, I don't remember the name of it.
Neither do I.
The next episode is called, oh, you know that one. It's something with the guy. Potential Energy.
Oh.
I knew what happens, I just forgot its name, but I know what happens.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll see you next time for more Flash and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.